itself hints you that this is something related to electrons. This is something related to electrons. Have you heard about electrons, my dear, any time before?
Yeah, ma'am, we have heard about electrons, protons, and neutrons.
Very good. I'm happy. I'm glad to hear that you already know about electrons. That has reduced my effort. So it is all about electrons. The major role is in electricity is played by electrons. And what is this electron called? Electron is called as a charge. And in particular, this is a negative charge. So electron is basically a charge which is negative. So electron is a negatively charged particle. When I'm saying that it is a negative charge, you might be thinking, oh, there could be some other thing which is positively charged, right? You're right. We have another type of charge which is called proton, whose charge is positive. A proton is also a charge, but opposite to that of an electron. Hold on, electron and proton, both of them have same. The magnitude of the charge is same, but signs are different. Proton is having a positive charge, electron is having a negative charge. What is its magnitude, Nana? You know what is meant by magnitude? You would have heard this magnitude many times in physics, like magnitude of force, magnitude of weight, magnitude of speed, magnitude of area. What exactly is this magnitude? Magnitude of any quantity is a combination of number and unit. Every physical quantity, and again a new word, what is this physical quantity?
Physical quantity we have learned in our physics, motion and measurement.
So tell me what is meant by physical quantity, brush up your knowledge.
Physical quantity means that can be measured.
Very good. Anything, any quantity which can be measured. What is meant by can be measured, which can be said in numbers, which can be said in numbers is said to be a physical quantity. And there are hundreds and thousands of physical quantities.
Magnitude isn't clear for me. Can you please explain it again?
Yeah, please just wait. I haven't said anything about magnitude. I was just starting from physical quantity, which means something can be measured. So after measuring, I'll be putting it in a number. Say for example, I have measured my weight. And I say my weight is 25. And I have measured my height and I say that my height is 155. Now, if I close these letters, will you be able to understand just by seeing these numbers what I am talking about? Without actually knowing these words, only by seeing the numbers can you identify about what quantity I am talking?
No, ma'am.
Exactly, no, because there is something incomplete here. So if I say kg and if I keep centimeter, now you will be able to understand very well that I am talking about weight, and by seeing 155 centimeters I am talking about height. So a number along with its unit is used to represent a physical quantity, and this is called as magnitude.
Hello, sir.
I repeat, every physical quantity can be expressed as a number accompanied by a unit. So number and unit combinedly called as magnitude of a particular quantity. So this is called as magnitude. Understood? So in such a way, the magnitude of charge for a proton and electron is same, and a magnitude is 1.603 into 10 power minus 19 coulombs. This is the magnitude of charge electron and proton carry. But Electron will have a negative charge which is minus 1.603 into 10 power minus 19, and proton will have a positive charge which is plus 1.63 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Okay. And what is the residence for electron and a proton? Where are they located basically? What is the origin? Charge, be it electron or proton, originates from the basic cell of any material called atom. Electrons or protons are originated.
Ma'am, I didn't understand.
What you didn't understand, Nana?
Ma'am, what you just said now?
I said, from where can I find these electrons and protons? We have learned that electron is a charge, proton is a charge, electron is a negative charge, proton is a positive charge. And where did they come from? They are from atom. Okay. An atom is the basic building material for any material in this universe. Basic building block, basic building cell for any material in the universe. You are made up of atoms. I am made up of atoms. Book is made up of atoms. This board is made up of atoms. My pen is made up of atoms. So every material in the universe is made up of atoms. Okay. So that's the reason I'm calling atom as a basic building block of any material in the universe. And electrons or protons are found in this atom. How are they located?
Ma'am, I have a doubt. What you have written like plus 1.603 into what is that?
It is the magnitude, value of charge electron and proton carry on them. I told electron is a charge, proton is a charge, one is negative, one is positive, and this value is the magnitude. The amount of charge electron and proton carry is this much. This is the magnitude. This is the number and this is the unit of charge, together called as magnitude of the charge. Neha, is that clear?
Yeah, ma'am.
Can I proceed?
Sure, ma'am.
Good. So this is how an atom is, basically with a central part called nucleus. There is a room at the center of the atom which is called nucleus, and inside the nucleus are protons. And this room is shared by another particle called neutron also. So we are talking about another particle, neutron. So the central part, which is called nucleus, is shared by proton and neutron. And how about these electrons? These electrons are revolving around the nucleus in different circles. Because I'm not sure whether if I can take a name orbit. I don't know whether you are introduced to that concept or not. So electrons are seen revolving around the nucleus and protons are inside the nucleus. So this is the origin of electron and proton. So I can say that the basic origin of a charge is atom. Charge originated from where? Charge has its origin in atom. The native place of charge is atom. Is that understood by everyone? Please keep responding.
Yes, ma'am.
Neutron. I told you that the nucleus is shared by proton and neutron. I already told you proton is a charge with a positive magnitude. How about this neutron again? Neutron. The name itself tells this is
Neutral.
neutral is very good. Neutral in nature, which means it do not have any charge on it. It is just neutral. Okay. So now my question is, I told you that we have electrons and protons both inside an atom, which means atom is having both positive charge and negative charge in it. So what is the charge of an atom?
Ma'am, your question isn't clear.
What can be the charge of an atom? Tell me whether atom is positively charged or negatively charged.
Negatively.
Is atom positively charged or negatively charged? I am still calling atom neutral. So what could be the reason? The reason can be there might be equal number of negative charges and positive charges in it. Children, do you know that a positive will cancel a negative? A positive will cancel a negative. Do you know that? I mean, see, plus 2 minus 2. What is the answer? Plus 2 minus 2.
0.
0. So, plus A minus A. So, a plus will cancel a minus. A positive sign will cancel a negative sign and makes everything neutral. So in the similar way, when I am saying that atom is neutral, neutral means no charge, which means that atom is having equal number of protons and electrons. Atom is having equal number of protons and electrons. Now you may ask me, you might be thinking, teacher, what does a charge has to do with electricity and all? Coming to the same point. Out of electrons, protons and neutrons which are inside an atom, protons and neutrons cannot move. Protons and neutrons can't move out of what? They can't move out of nucleus. Just like how a mother holds a small baby tightly in her hand, nucleus also holds protons and neutrons very tightly in it. So protons and neutrons cannot come out of nucleus. Only for your reference, I am telling you again the positions of protons and neutrons inside an atom. But electrons are free to move. They have high mobility. They are free to move inside electrons, and of course they can also come out of an electron. Sorry, of an atom. Electrons are free to move. Did you understand? And thus, when an electron moves, it will produce electricity. It generates current. So this is the phenomenon exhibited by moving electrons. So we call it as current electricity. I repeat once again. For certain thing, what is the difference between electricity and static electricity? Current electricity is because of moving electrons. Current electricity is because of moving electrons. Static electricity is because of resting electrons.
Can we say that natural electricity is static electricity and
not always. Not always, Jessica. That is example in nature. You see, now it's winter going on for us, right? And you might be pulling a woolen blanket while sleeping, right? And you would have seen small lightnings when you are pulling up the blanket or when you are putting on your sweater. You would have seen small flashes of light. You try it once, switch off all the lights in the room and try pulling your woolen jacket onto yourself or try putting a blanket. You will see a little sparks of light. That is also static electricity. So what I mean to say is, static electricity is not always by nature. It is a natural electricity. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. But the electricity caused by nature is always static, right?
Yes.
Okay.